Hello, everybody. Welcome back yet again to another video. This is Jelena Speaks. Okay, I am an Earth Angel beacon. So I am here for you, collective of Earth Angels, and I'm here to aid you, to keep you on track so that you can actually get through these missions and fulfill your purpose here in this time. So if you resonate with my frequency, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, join the family, okay? So I have a few downloads that I'm going to share. If I can light this, this doesn't want to light. Okay. So maybe there's something going on in your reality, what I'm getting already, that you see and that you are aware of, right? You know it's fact. Whoever is involved knows it's fact, but it's something that's not talked about. Maybe you really need to think about using your throat chakra. Throat chakra. See, I can't even talk. So that's definitely what this is about. You need to speak up using your throat chakra, the power of your voice, the power of your truth, and let it be known. And once you let it be known, things are going to change immediately. That's a side message for an earth angel somewhere watching this video, okay? So I have a few downloads that I want to bring forward to you because Spirit is saying you definitely need to know this. Opening, clearing, aligning my crown chakra so I can receive clear and concise information. Spirit, from ancestors of our highest timelines and our highest good, from the archangels that protect us, from our oversouls and highest versions of ourselves in our highest timeline. Okay, that's what we need today. Somebody does not want you to know what I'm about to share, but it's okay because we don't back down from bullies over here. Not in this earth angel frequency tribe. Okay? We don't back down from no bully over this way. We stand on truth, and whatever that means for you, that is what we do. Okay? So right off the rip, I pulled some cards from this Santa Muerte deck because this is my shadow deck. This is my go-to shadow deck when I need to dig in deep to the karmics and the shadows that are going on in our energetic field so I can help make us be aware of what you need to be aware of during these times, okay? And funny thing, like I cleared the energy, cleared the space, and I was going to shuffle, and as soon as I cut the deck to shuffle, like cards just started dropping out, and I could not believe what I was seeing. So I had to write it down because these messages were coming through, and I was just like, I'm not even in my seat yet. Holy cow. Yeah. And so I followed that intuition, right? And I did that, and it just kept coming in like sparks. Like, yes, tune into this, tune into this, tune into this. You guys probably didn't hear, but this sparked as well, the sage that I was trying to get to light. Something about this butane. It's not giving what it needs to give right now. However, this is lit, so it's doing what it's supposed to do. And I'm going to go ahead and read off the downloads that I was getting as these cards started flying out. So literally a storm is coming. A storm is coming. But as you can see, this Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups it flew out in reverse. But if you are looking at it, you will see it's pouring down rain. And it's very gloomy, it's very turbulent, okay? But it's upside down. So you can see that even the storm that is coming cannot harm you, Earth Angel, because you are positioned just right. You are positioned, divinely positioned, so that the storm that is coming cannot harm you. And this is a storm that is supposed to be the ace in somebody's hole. Somebody feels like this storm that they have brewing for you is the ace in their hole. Right after that, this Seven of Pentacles flew out right behind that. And I don't know if you can see this shisty man, this shisty skeleton. He's like wide open on the other side of wide blinds. These blinds are wide as hell. They are not small blinds. He don't have to peek through them. This person, why am I getting a masculine energy off of this card? So divine is saying this can be masculine energy, whether it's a male or a female. So take it how it resonates for your situation. Okay. And this person, because I'm getting kind of faint, like dizziness while I'm tapping into this energy right here, has been really, really, really going in circles trying to devise this plan, this storm that they want to bring into your life. So, Seven of Pentacles usually gives you somebody who's thinking or pondering over or just is very nostalgic about something. But this shiesty individual right here has a plot for you, a plot to bring a storm that they feel like is the ace in their hole. The energy off of this card right here is giving somebody that is waiting very patiently. And you see that this skeleton looks like an older, mature individual on this card. It's not a skeleton body of somebody that is very youthful or in their mid age, but don't take the looks for the maturity level. This is somebody who has a very high intellect, who has a very high cognitive ability to manipulate, to wait, to not make premature movements, to scout, to analyze at a level that is kind of unnatural, okay? And they are just waiting for their opportune moment with this plan that they have carefully thought out, okay? So after these two cards popped out, I started getting the jigging. I don't know if y'all noticed yet. I'm a person, I love music. Music gets my gears and my body flowing and turning. So the download that immediately came up after the energies popped out of this card is they sneaking, they watching, they sneaking, they watching, they sneaking, they watching, 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 they sneaking, they watching, they sneaking, they watching. And notice how that song flows. It is not a song that has a very, very, very fast tempo. It's something that you can jig to. Oh, why didn't I hear dig? Oh, this person is digging a hole for you that they don't want you to be able to climb yourself out of. That is what is going on here. It's something that you can vibe to, something that you can ride to, something that you can have a rhythm to that you can keep up with. So this person is watching you and planning in a way that is for the long haul. That's why they feel like this is their ace in the hole, this plan that they are conjuring up for you. So this is somebody that you are aware of, but it's not somebody who you think will do you dirty in this type of way. And as I'm speaking to you, collective earth angel, my back is is like kind of like adjusting itself into formation, because this is something that you really need to be aware of. It's like this person to you is a person that you would least expect to do this type of harm to you. In fact, the Three of Swords popped out right behind that. This, whenever you find out exactly what this person is doing, it is going to be something so devastating to you, but it's not going to break you. Like, it is somebody who is broken already, but they don't appear to be on the outside. Like, if you can see this Three of Swords here, I'm gonna flip it upright just so I can show it to you. They have themselves propped up in a state of being or a stature or some type of facade that they are hiding how broken they really are. And so that is why you cannot tell that this is the energy that they are in, but they are wanting to literally destroy you. Okay. And this is something that they feel like should not or cannot be avoided. This is something that they feel needs to happen. They want it to break you, but it's not going to break you. So another part of the download that came in behind that was it's some real shisty people. This man is shisty. Shisty as exactly what he looked like. This masculine energy is shisty. Really bad. And they're waiting for the opportune moment to stab you in the back. And this is for some type of fortune. Take it how it resonates. It's for some type of fortune. It doesn't have, and you should hear these sparks of electricity happening for these confirmations. But I'm literally closer to these incense and these burning things than you are, so you probably will not hear those things. But literally, the tower came out right behind that, guys. So this storm that they have coming, they have been waiting for the opportune moment. This is somebody, they have it all planned out. Do you see the tower in this deck and how it's looking, guys? Like, there are staircases, there are passageways, there are very, very finite details and places you can't even see with your natural eye. This person has thought of everything. They have planned for everything in every way. There's literally nothing they feel like you can do to stop what is coming with this tower moment. The download that I had right behind that was they have it all planned out to the T, very detailed in nature. Everything is very calculated. Nothing can be taken at face value. It's very meticulous. They even have countermeasures in place just in case their initial plans do not get the job done. And they just they just want to make it their sole purpose to achieve this plan no matter the cost. You see how many tries that took for the butane to kick in and light this Palo Santo? This is something that the countermeasures that they have, you'll be surprised to how much countermeasures that they have set in place. because this is the plan of the lifetime for them. It just is what it is. But there is something here that has them in a state to where they can't let this go for whatever reason. They refuse to let it go for whatever reason, right? And I'm hearing that you have done absolutely nothing wrong. You have done absolutely nothing wrong. These people are just projecting their failures, their brokenness, their jealousy, their envy. These people literally have evil entities attached to them that is abusing their shadows that they have not freed themselves or embraced. Okay. And seeing something about how free you are, how vital you have become, the vitality that you have is very triggering for some people. And they feel like, why you? Why do you get to have that type of life? And it's not fair to them. So Big Justice came out afterwards. It flew right out afterwards. And in this deck, Justice is the Grim Reaper himself. Or, some people call my man's right here the Grim Reaper. But it came out in reverse. So this goes to let you know that the heavy hitting that they are going to do is not going to balance out the scales in which they feel like it is or that it should or that they want. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but he has scales balanced right here because this is Big Justice, okay? And it's coming in to serve justice. That's what it's coming in to do. But it came in reverse. It's not planned. So the justice that they are wanting to serve you, the outcome they are wanting you to have, is not going to be. And this is the reason right here. Six of Wands energy, man. I'm telling you, Six of Wands energy. In the classic tarot, the Six of Wands is showing somebody basically standing alone against a group of individuals. But literally, in this Santa Muerte deck, the divine protector is coming through and in one fell swoop will light that. I ain't gonna say light it up because there's no fire here. It's definitely red for sure. She coming for blood. Like they are so focused on you with their master plan to serve justice. So focused on you with their master plan to serve justice that they not even worrying about them own selves needing to be protected because what you have protecting you is not a game, it's not a joke, it's not a drill. And in one fell swoop, she gonna take their ass out, literally. And it is what it is. You have divine protection because you are a divine celestial being, okay? Earth angel, when you have a connection with source, people think they can do any and everything to you, but when you are directly connected and in source hands, there is nothing that can destroy you, especially if you are trying and you are walking in your divine purpose. When you are passionately living your life in your truth, source is like, nah, that is mine. That is mine. I got my hands on that one. What do you guys think you're doing? And hey, there will be no questions asked. Let's not ask questions and then take responsibility. It's I'm coming for your soul. That's what it's given. It's literally given that. Like, and that just is what it is. Somebody doesn't want you to know that you have divine protection beyond what you can even fathom. And this is part of the reason why they hate you so much. Like the divine protection and favor that you have on your life in this timeline, in your reality, wherever you are right now, Earth Angel, masculine or feminine, it is good. The reality, the the visualization, the energy you emit, the breath you carry, it leaves traces of this divine connection. Some people, they just can't understand, or they don't want to understand. They just don't want you to have it. And they're like, why not me? Well, if they so wasn't so rotten, okay, first of all, they might be would have a clue as to how they can go inner and find out how to develop a connection with source, a true connection with source, versus diving in this energy of blood, of wanting to cause harm to somebody that will leave them literally. Why am I hearing open? They want to leave you open to entities and energies that have been consuming them. It's like they want to transfer their suffering and pain to you. That is what they want to do. They want it to be open season. They want your leaves to wither, and they want it to be open season. So whatever karmic debt that they have to repay because of all the blood on their hands, they want that to be able to be transferred to you. Mm. But now, let's see what flew out right after that is this Four of Cups energy. They gonna be one lonely ass, soulless, sorrowful individual with an empty ass cup, wallowing in their failure of trying to put you in that withering position that they were tired of being tormented in. Like it's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. They're gonna be really, really sorrowful. Like they're gonna be looking at their own reflections, and they're going to notice just how cold their own heart is, just how poisonous their own soul is. Do you not see that heart and that poisonous insect down there where their reflection should be? But all they can see is a dried up, stone cold heart and poison, a literal poisonous entity attached to where their soul should be, while they reflect in that sorrowful ass energy, the one they're trying to put you into. Yeah, because you have strength beyond what they can even think. Like they are planning so bad right now and waiting for the opportune moment so bad right now. They are not paying attention to anything else. They don't see your protection because they are so tunnel vision in on harming you. That is their sole focus. They don't see the strength that you actually have been building and carrying because they only focus on how to take you down and how to take you out and how to transfer whatever the hell this is that they want to get up off of them to you. They don't want to siphon your life force. They want to destiny swap and have you asked out like they've been feeling asked out. You have a strength here. Like you don't have to tame their beast. It's like you are making that beast that they send to you submit, because not only submit, but you kind of see how it looks like they're wrestling, but at the same time, it looks like they're playing. It's like a ferocious dog coming to you. But the second you think you're about to get bit, that dog start licking you in the face. That's what it's given. The divine protection around you and the strength that you have fortified your inner being with is at a level, at a rank, at a position, at a stature that they have no clue, because they are not focusing on the right things. Their dumbasses are not focusing on the right things. You don't tame their beast. Their beast submits to you, just just like without you even trying. Like, you don't even have to try it, Earth Angel. You don't. Let me light this incense again, because my other three went out. And while I have this flame lit the way that's lit, go ahead and get some side. I like to say sajay. I don't know. I be playing around with the names of things, calling it my own thing, right? Go ahead and take advantage of this flame while I got it, so I can light this sage like I want it to be lit. Okay? Yes, you are. It's given. You are not somebody that just does things to do them, right? It's like you use the resources when they arrive to you in ways to benefit your other resources, or to beef up your inner man, your inner self, your understanding. And that's something that puts you in a position of that type of strength and magnitude. For sure. For sure. And I'm gonna have to take a moment to ground this energy, even though I'm not thoroughly done with this cards going through them yet, because this energy is really heavy. And your ancestors are wanting you to know, because they are coming through right now, that no matter how alone you may feel sometimes, like, you thoroughly are being embraced by your ancestors. You just are. It just is what it is. And you could be thinking to yourself, well, why would somebody want to do something like this to me? Because they ain't got shit. They don't have shit. They ain't about shit. They can't be shit, because they so fucking nasty. And there's nothing that you can do about that. And you are not that type of person. You are not that type of individual. You are a star-born celestial being with celestial DNA, and an understanding way beyond the eons of somebody's regular mindset. Okay? And that just is what it is. There's a little burn in my little thing, because it's like your ancestors really want you to know that. They want that to stick to you. You are not simple in no way, shape, or form. And therefore, there are just energies that will be very triggered by you and your light. Okay? And it's not for you to understand. Just know that in your being, and in your breath, and in your body, and in your soul, that you are divine. And as I say that, there's like a coolness going throughout my being. You are divine. Embrace your divinity. Embrace it. Now let me finish this reading, because I'll be done start talking and going elsewhere. And that ain't what we're trying to do right now. So I didn't even get to the other downloads that I had when this thing was unfolding and these cards were just flipping out, right? But one of these downloads literally says they don't know how divinely protected your harvest is. Like, you've been working on yourself to the point where you have been doing it like it's become who you are. It's not what you do. It's not what you think is cute what you think is cool, what you think is hip, is not the trend. You literally embody this lifestyle of being divine. And so your harvest of protection occurs with the 6 of Wand energy, big divine protection coming through, chopping heads off, chopping necks off, literally. Like, I'm hearing down to the white meat, past the white meat, like all the way to the bone. Like, your harvest of divine protection is literally in a place where you don't have to lift a finger. So the strength card coming out outright, and this beast is just submitting to you immediately without a second thought, is because it's mirroring the divine protection that you have over your existence, over your state of being. Like, it's mirroring the harvest that's inside you and around you. Literally. Can't make this stuff up. So let me finish. It's only 3 more cards left in this reading right here, right? So the Five of Swords came out. This is literally your divine protection whooping their ass. Like, and it's gonna be a shock, like a table turn to them in every way, shape, and form. Because all the hard work and meticulous planning and all of the what word did I say earlier? Damn. Literally all of the contingencies that they have in place just in case these other parts of their plan didn't work is going to be so confusing and so shaking and shocking to them. Like, how did I get all of this turmoil and loss in my um, life force and energy and vitality? How can my finances be dipping like this? How can all the relationships that I have been building up in my life be crumbling like this? How can bad news be coming back to back to back like this? How can the storm that I wanted to bring to the collective start bouncing back to me like this? They don't know how divinely protected you are. This is your spirit team, your ancestors, the highest version of yourself, whooping their ass, like, and they don't understand it. The archangels you have around you, protecting you, guiding you, like the spirit animals you have, literally all of your divine protection coming together for this occasion to specifically whoop their ass. Because one thing about you, you know how to lay some shit to rest. You don't be stressing about stuff whenever you know the truth. You don't bother anybody. You don't. You are somebody that just likes to see, observe what's going on, okay? And then you get the hell out of Dodge if it don't have nothing to do with you. Even if somebody is trying to do something to you, you've gotten to the point where you know you are an innocent in every single way. You know you are divine and protected in every single way. You don't have to get your hands dirty. So because you know your truth, you are able to rest and put shit to rest in a manner which people don't understand. People don't understand it. And the final thing that came out of that deck was the Queen of Swords, right? But it came out in the reverse because you're not somebody that's a stone cold bitch looking for a fight, looking to spread lies, looking to spread rumors. That's why this came out in reverse. You not a stone cold lying, selfless, heartless. You could be a hard ass though. Because I heard hard ass. Like, you definitely could be a hard ass. But you are not a heartless, soulless, scumbag, lowlife. You are not that. But you will lay some shit to rest when it's about truth. And you stand on truth. You don't stand on a web of lies. And that's for sure. Okay, that is for sure. So you don't have anything to worry about, Earth Angel, Divine Being. You have nothing to worry about. Oh, and before I forget to read this last portion of this download that I have, like somebody was really coming for your soul, coming for your spot, coming for your light, coming for your divinity. It's really irking all of their demons, Earth Angel. Really irking all of their demons. They sneaking, they watching. They sneaking, they watching. They sneaking, they watching. They watching, they watching, they watching, they watching, they watching. Like it's giving these dudes who might be more than one person, or they might have had to enlist more than one person to help them with this scheme, plot, obstacle, like sledding slate of events to bring you to this open season for your soul to get corrupted by whatever the hell is attacking them. But this will not be so because big justice ain't coming in on their side. It's really given. They think it's about to be the greatest score of all time to balance their troubles. Like they even think it's only gonna take one time. You see this big ass, like this big ass whopping weapon. They think this plan is only going to take one run through. Even if they have to pull out every contingency, they will not have to go through this cycle or loop again when it comes to taking you out, collective Earth Angel. But this big ass justice card came out in reverse. It will not be so because you are divinely protected in a way that they would never know. And all of your protection is going to whoop their ass. And you will be able to lay this to rest and put it behind you because it's given, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. And this is true for you and your ancestors. Like, Source wants you to know that you are divinely protected and loved. There's nothing that you have to fear. There's nothing that you have to do. You don't have to step outside of yourself to protect yourself in this time. And ooh, yes, like, okay, this is one of my favorite grounding stones. It's a septarian sphere. And it's given that you are heavily grounded, heavily grounded. You are an individual earth angel that does not play about your grounding. You make sure you're grounded at all times, no matter how, in what way, shape, or form you have to ground you will. And so that septarian stone was resting on this download. And this download came like I got this download a week ago, but it doesn't have any timestamp on this because this download right here is timeless. Just like this reading is timeless. This could be past, present, or future. Take it how it resonates. If it's not resonating, don't try to make it fit, okay? But if it's resonating, then subscribe, okay? Because that means you are a part of this Earth Angel Frequency tribe and you need to be here so we can grow together and so that I can help keep you on track with your missions and your purpose while you are here. Okay. This download came in like some time ago and it doesn't have any date up here. And I keep this card around randomly, but somehow it found itself here being grounded by this grounding stone. So that may be significant. This thing, oh, I'm a mom. I listen to nursery rhymes often with my children. So like any type of download that comes in music is just gonna be is what it is. So you're gonna get some of every type of download in different type of genres of music while you are here. with this Earth Angel frequency with Jelena Speaks. Okay. This download says, I listen to my body. Yes, I do. I pay attention when my body sends a clue. It tells me what I need to know, like when I have to go. So the original version of this, I listen to my body. Yes, I do. I pay attention when my body sends a clue. It tells me when what I need to know, like when I have to go. Okay? It's a potty training song, right? So it's given you have really been training your body to listen to your intuition, to not dismiss the feelings in your gut, like to be aware of the somatic responses that's coming as you regulate and nurture your nervous system. You are grounded in every way, shape, and form. The coherence you have is very supreme, sublime, and pristine. You don't need nobody to tell you when to make a move or what move to make. You listen to your intuition. That's why you are so divinely connected. That's why you have such a divine relationship to source, because you have been grounding yourself and tuning your somatic responses in ways that the world will never understand. So I, by mistake, or so at the time I thought it was a mistake, but there are no such things as coincidences here, right? It says, I pay attention when by body sends a clue. That means when it's time for you to get up and leave a situation, when it's time for you to get up and walk away from somebody, when it's time for you to get up and leave an environment, when it's time for you to exit stage left out of somebody's life, out of a group chat, out of a surrounding. I don't care who's there, whether it's family, friends, co-workers. I don't care if it's a neighborhood. I don't care if it's your house. I don't care if you were about to go someplace for a drink, whether it's coffee, tea, whatever, and your body just says, "Nah, let's go someplace else. We don't need to be drinking this or going there today. Let's try something else." You literally are honing your skills to be very intuitive. Keep following those skills. Keep following those intuition, those nudges, because you are listening to your guides and your oversoul and your ancestors speaking to you. Your archangels are protecting you, and they are all speaking to you through your intuition. Yeah. So just know here that everything is all it's all right for you, but this situation, these people gonna get their asses handed to them, and there's nothing for you to worry about because your divine protection harvest is active. Your divine protective perimeter is active, and it extends way beyond your physical body, your physical perimeter. Like your spirit team is not playing when it comes to you, Earth Angel. That is something you that should be etched into you, burned into your being. Okay? That is it. That is the message. If you resonated with this video, be sure to share, like, comment, subscribe, join this family. That is how we can grow together as well as a community and a family. Come join this tribe, this Earth Angel Frequency tribe over here with Jelena Speaks. I'll see you guys again in another video.